25 minutes before the hour of 9 o'clock in the morning. You know, you've been hearing on this program some commercials that I've been doing about Juniper home care, helping people stay at home. And this is a very, very unique type program that is something that a lot of people are saying is something I never heard of. But it's right there in the backyard. It's been around for a long, long time. And Juniper, the company that is doing this, knows what they're doing. And we have them in the studio this morning.
Well, Brad, they're joining us on Brad and Dan, Anton and Andrei Briel. I have not met you, so hello and good morning to you both.
Thank you for having us. We're happy to be here.
Get right into the mic. Get right in there.
Yes. Right. Good morning.
Good morning. Tell us a bit about Juniper Home Care.
So we've been family-owned and operated, started here in Hartford, West Hartford in '98. We're actually going on our 20th year anniversary this upcoming year. And exactly the motto, helping people stay at home. We do everything from Meals on Wheels to 3 adult day centers in the area. We also do home care and companion. And our newest baby for the last 2 years is adult family living. And that's the program that we've been advertising with you guys. It's actually allowing family members to take care of family members within their own home, give the best possible care, and get paid while doing it, while receiving nursing supervision and support from the office.
You know, I grew up on my grandparents' farm, and when I found out about this and that you were going to be advertising with us, I said, why didn't somebody think of something like this a long time ago? And they never did. But that's the way it was. You took care of your own. And you folks train people to be able to do that, which I think is just incredible. And could you explain that side of it?
Correct. So we do training on multiple levels. Every direct caregiver, they actually have an initial assessment where one of our registered nurses, we have 25 nurses around the state of Connecticut and growing, so we serve the whole state. They come equipped with a tablet so they could do real live reporting. We could see everything that's going on with the case. And the caregivers get access to what we call a family learning center. It's an online library of every possible thing that you could think of, everything from how to care for dementia to diabetes to everything. It has videos, it has tutorials, so they're able to kind of get any kind of information that they want from there. On top of that, we send a nurse over once a week, and that nurse helps guide the caregiver in any possible direction, any questions they may have, any problems that are occurring. And that way that the family has the most power and the most resources at their disposal in order to take care for their family the best way. And that's amazing because other than a third party taking care of somebody, it's actually a family member. That family member is invested in the health of their family member. They're invested for multiple reasons. One is actually they get a stipend from us to take care of them. And the other one is they don't want their mom or dad being hospitalized. And the state of Connecticut doesn't want mom or dad to get hospitalized because hospital stays cost a ton of money for Medicaid. Hospitals get charged a ton for readmissions. So, as a whole, where, this program is really helping a lot of people.
Say, I'm going to give you, our listeners, the number that they can call. And this is Juniper Home Care that we're talking about, something I'm sure many of you listening will say, boy, this is something that we haven't heard of before. And you really haven't. Now, this is the telephone number to take down and to call if you want more information when we are through discussing this with our very, very special guests from Juniper. 860-523-1418. 860-523-1418. And when you folks, how long have you been doing this? How long has this period been?
This program has been in existence for about 2 years now.
So take us through this scenario. A loved one is taking care of another loved one, and that person is the caregiver, but they don't know where to turn. They're at wit's end. They call Juniper. Walk us through the process.
Absolutely. That's a great question. So the stories that we've seen, I have seen so many families with, tears in their eyes when they hear about the program. Often, mom gets sick And let me preface this by saying that it doesn't even have to be family members. It could be a best friend. It could be anything like that. If you are an able-bodied person living with somebody that needs help, you qualify to take care of them if they qualify for the program.
That's great, isn't it?
Terrific.
It's really, really great. So what would happen is they see that they're missing time from work. This is becoming a full-time occupation. Nobody went to school to learn how to take care of a loved family member, right? So they realize that they can no longer take time off of work. They contact an agency like ours, and they have to be over 65, and they have to be eligible for Medicaid or Title 19. What they do is they apply for a program. It's called the Connecticut Home Care Program for Elderly. Within that program, they are eligible for home care, for Meals on Wheels, adult day centers, and adult family living if they're living with somebody that could take care of them. So if they're over 65, if they fit the financial criteria, then most likely within a week or two, it's a very, very fast process, they can get qualified, and then they could get referred to Juniper as the agency. We will have our nurse come out there, do an assessment, and we start from there. And then we monitor the case very, very closely, work with the family, any needs that they might have, any special needs. We have nurses that speak Spanish, Russian, English, Ukrainian, Polish, anything. So we really cater to the needs of what the family might have. And that's kind of the way that we've been doing business, a multicultural viewpoint on it. And so they just apply through the Connecticut Home Care Program for Elders. A lot of them are already on Medicaid, already receiving benefits, and they don't even know that they are already qualified for this. So this person might have been taking time off work. Maybe they even quit their job, and they're living, paycheck to paycheck, and they don't realize that what they're doing, they could already get compensated and already get support.
This is unbelievable.
It's a great program.
What a great program.
I'm sure you've had some success stories, so how about sharing some of them with our audience?
Yes, because we administer this program for almost 2 years now. We can see year, month to month or year to year now how our families, doing under this program. We supervise them closely. We do once a week visit, or and then we do it bi-weekly. It means our nurses come to their homes. They become friends. They become, in some cases, they become family as well. And they come back and they tell us a story when we have our in-service trainings, or they just tell us. There's many stories. Obviously, it's nice to have a family member at home. It's nice to see grandma who is, doing with the love of surrounded grandchildren, children, everyone else. Financially, the stipend, it's not a huge money, but still, it's a good, excellent support. We were seeing cases where families, when they start the program, they were very tight, financial tight, because they put everything. They put their lives, they put their future for the care of their loved one, and they sacrifice everything. And now, with this program, they can get a little bit money with this stipend, and they can afford something. And we come to their home, we see, oh, look, they got something beautiful. For example, they got a new TV because they couldn't afford now. Now they can afford a beautiful TV. Or they did a little renovation in the shower area, in the bathroom area. It means we see those success story all the way. But the best success story for us is during the Thanksgiving, during the Christmas time.
Absolutely.
When we are getting those beautiful, beautiful cards, we are getting these phone calls from the family, or just hello nurses, when the nurses report their information to us, they just say, oh, this family, or Mario said hello for you because they loved you. They loved you.
And it's encouraging to see the families, stay together, because, the alternative is a nursing home.
That's
it's
right.
an independent living facility. It's the hospital. And we've seen definitely a reduction in hospital readmissions, which is great. And honestly, that stipend, the way that works is if you're on level 4, which is the highest level, and a lot of these people need a lot of care, you're eligible to make up to $23,000 per year completely tax-free. So you don't have to report in anything.
Staying right there at home.
Staying at home, taking care of them, that becomes their full-time job. And even better, you can take care of mom and dad. So that's $46,000 per year. you could even take care of up to 3 people under the same roof. So you're giving them the best possible care. You're giving them everything you have. And it's amazing to see, a positive home where they're together and where maybe there's finally some, a little bit of income that they could use towards a TV or something. You could see it boosts morale. The health gets better. It's, the positivity around it, the family being together. It's not a third-party caregiver where they have no say. It's something that we've seen that literally have brought tears to the eyes of so many people because they didn't know that something like this existed. So we're really just here to, spread awareness of this kind of program. We highly believe in it, and we do everything that it takes. We cut no stone left unturned when it comes to providing the best kind of care for them.
Just listening to this story, Dan.
Yes.
This is tremendous.
I also find it interesting, again, and repeat what you said before about all of the online material that's available by way of the program.
Yes, absolutely. So you don't even have to be signed up for the program. If you go to www.juniperhomecare.com, you will see a tab for the Family Learning Center. All you have to do is enter your email there, and you will have access, 24/7 access to that. There are videos, there's tutorials, worksheets, everything you could possibly think of, any kind of condition. None of us, like I mentioned earlier, none of us were, taught to how to take care for a loved one in a tough time. But this will answer every question that you might have, completely free, brought to you by Juniper Home Care, no problem. Please go on, register, you'll have access to that.
Now, you can still use that telephone number, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, this is what's easier for a lot of people, to use the telephone number to get right through to Juniper Home Care. Here is that number, and I want to tell you something, my friends. If you are in these situations, all right, you are going to see, just listening to this morning, you are going to see your life change. You're going to see your life change, and because your life is changing, so are those loved ones that you're taking care of. The number to call, 860-523-1418. 860-523-1418. Juniper Home Care. That's spelled Juniper Home Care. This is a tremendous program. I talked with you on the phone, sir, and I didn't realize at the time that it was so dramatic and so helpful. But this should have been started a long time ago.
You know what? Yes, we talked over the phone, and I would like to say I should probably start this conversation from what a privilege for us, what an honor for us to be here with you. You're a legend. Do you know that when I came to the United States about 25 years ago, I was learning English with you because I was listening to your radio, and you gave me your. By listening to you, I was learning English as a second language. It was so beautiful. It means I have some personal connections with you as well.
Now we've come full circle.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
The telephone number to call, 860-523-1418. Call, investigate this, and I'll tell you something right now. If you are in the situation that we've been discussing this morning, you don't know how your life is going to change, and it's going to change for the better.
You've already made a lot of people's Thanksgivings happier.
That's all we can hope for. Thank you so much for having us.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Okay, my friends, coming up to 10 minutes now before the hour of 9 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be back